Hi, everybody. This is Bonnie. I'm getting on. I gotta get on my laptop today. I totally forgot to charge my tablet with everything going on. It's crazy, crazy, crazy days these days. So as soon as I get on here, hello and welcome. All right, I gotta turn my volume down. Oh, there. I think I got my volume muted. Okay, good. Videos going live. Okay, there we are. I'm going to have to look over to my right a little bit every now and then, which I'm totally not used to. So if I'm delaying on your comments or anything, I'm really sorry. I'm going to give it a couple minutes to see if anybody pops in here. This is the card that we're going to make today. So it's pretty cool. Pretty excited about that. And I got a little bit of news. Well, quite a bit of news. Lots going on today in the Stampin' Up! World. So, get myself a drink in. Okay, well, I will give a little spiel here while you guys are all waiting. I have not finished putting this up yet, but I will have a nice, neat little paper printed up with the cards that I'll be making. This is going to be our October workshop, and you can start ordering it on the 1st of October, or if I've given you the hostess code, I don't have the hostess code right now, and you have till the 10th to order it. And this is our online workshop, and we're going to be doing the autumn goodness. And I have got a lot of cards, a lot of really nice cards that I'm making. I mean, not that my other aren't, but I really like doing the fall. Fall is one of my favorite colors, or colors kind. So that's one little bit of news. So if that's something you're interested in, I'll have information on my blog, and all the links to all that stuff is in the description box below. The other thing is today is the last day to join my world card making class. If you want to get in on the world card making class, and if you want to do it online or at home, then you have to go on and you have to order the bundle and the stamp set. Now the stamp is on sale today only. It's 15% off the normal price. So today's the last day to join, and you can get that, and then you got the bundle. If you want to join that, the code is BPCZEZXU. So that's for the world card making class. And that's just the only reason why I'm saying it's the last day to do it is because I don't think it would be back in time if we waited any longer, because World Card Making Day is on the 3rd. If you haven't joined up for the Joy to the World Paper Pumpkin, you've got till the 10th of October. So if that's something you're interested in, there's a link below the description box that has my paper pumpkin, and you can click on that link to subscribe to it, and you get it monthly in the mail. And tonight at 6:30 I'll be going live again with this month's paper pumpkin and the alternates that I have done with it. So if that's something you want to do, come and check it out. Okay, if you order from me, anything you order from me this month at all, you get the Creative Cardiology Teams tutorials. And this one we did nature. And this is, I'll be sending these out here probably in the next, at the end of the month. And then you get it for free. So anybody that orders it from me. If you haven't gotten it yet, let me know. The Get and Go Start program is still going on, and it goes on until the end of the month. And you get 2 free stamp sets, the 16 card kits, and then you get a thing of gems. Plus, you get your $125 worth of product for all $99. And here in New York, it's $106 because the tax is 8%. So if you're someplace else and your tax is different than whatever your tax is. So if you're interested in that, there's a link in the description box below. The most important thing, if I haven't already messaged you, talked to you, dropped off stuff to you yesterday or whatever, Stampin' Up! Is having a 24-hour stamp sale today only, and it goes until midnight. And it started this morning. You get 15% off. There's 4 pages. I did a little video on it. If you want to rewatch it, to go through, check it. And then you can go on and you can order and use this hostess code BPCZEZXU, which is only good until the end of today. After that, this code is gone. All right. So now that I did all my spiel and my news, let's get on with this fun card. Now, I love this little tree set. It's called Perfectly Plaid, and it came with a punch. It used to be a bundle like this in the last catalog, and now they're separate. You can buy the tree separate from the Perfectly Plaid. So we're going to use this, and I wanted to let you guys know the 2 stamp sets, and we're also going to be using the Itty Bitty Christmas. We're going to be using this Season's Greeting. I love this set. It's just got some nice fonts. I really like it. And I wanted to let you guys know that both of these sets I'm using today are on sale. The Perfectly Plaid on sale for $14.45, and that's the tree. And I highlighted the 2. And the Itty Bitty Christmases is on sale for $18.75. So if you like any of these products that I'm using here today, and you like these 2 stamp sets, use this code, hop on over. My information is in the description box below, and get them while you can. So let's get started on this card. It's a cute little Christmas card, simple Christmas card. So if you wanted to whip a bunch of these off for your holiday card, this is a very quick and easy card to do. So I'm going to set this kind of over here, and I think everything is still in the camera view. So the first thing that you need is a piece of Whisper White that is 8.5 by 5.5, and it's scored at 4 1/4 in the middle. Then you need a piece of Shaded Spruce, and this piece is 5 1/4 by 4. And then I have another piece of Whisper White, and this piece is 5 1/4 by 5.5. And we'll be using pretty much all of this. So the first thing you want to do is we want to make some snow mountains. Now, how I do it is I take a scrap piece. I usually use discontinued. You could use copy paper, whatever you want. And I make my snow mountains, and I just freehand them, up and down. And then I wanted one that looked like this. So these are the 2 mountains that I did. And then I keep them as templates. You could keep these. I always seem to make new, but you could keep them. You don't have to disregard them. They're template. So then I'm just going to trace along here like that. And then turn this one around. I'll put this down. And I'm just tracing my little templates. So now I have the templates, or the snow, made. Now we're just going to cut this out. And you can cut on the line or under the line. It's all your preference. There we go. And then I got this one. I have to say, it is a beautiful fall day out there today. I was out there this morning, And I'm going to be heading that way again here in a little bit. So now we got our snow done, and if you see any lines, I just sometimes just run my eraser over it and get rid of any lines that may be showing. There we go. I think I see one right here. Okay. So we have these, and I will post the winner later tonight on the card for last week, and I'll have that posted for you guys. So now we're going to take the shaded spruce ink pad, and we're going to stamp this up, and I'm going to stamp it 3 times. Oops. Ooh, good save. I'm going to stamp it 3 times right along there because I want 3 trees. Pick this up. I'm going to punch out all 3 of these trees. Okay. Now we're going to take this, and we're going to be using I haven't labeled this, but I kept the paper here. What's this called? Forever Green Forest 3D embossing folder. So we're going to set this stuff aside, and we're going to bring in our embossing folder, or embossing machine. So, and then I'm going to take, and I want a lot of the tree tops to show, the tops of the tree. So I'm not putting it all the way down at the bottom. I'm kind of putting it more up towards the top so you could see the tree tops. And I'm going to mooch this up just a little bit because I want to make sure I get that one in there. So there I've got all my tree tops. Now the sandwich for the 3D embossing folder is plate 1. Then you put your embossing folder or sandwich in. I like to put the fold side in. And then your plate number 4. And you crank this through. Okay. Put this over here out of the way. And then you have this lovely embossed, and it's kind of cool. I don't know if the camera's picking it up. There looks like there's a little bit of a shadow, but this is like embossed, and then there's debossed, and on both sides that's that way. And I just love this little, this is the first time I've used it, but once I saw it, I was like, oh, I got to have that. So it's a really cool little, I don't know where my old folder, but I have an old one here. So then we're going to go ahead and we can stamp this right down, or place this right down. It's a simple, quick little card today. And I'm going to start to try to do more fall, but also get into some Christmas, because I know you guys, if you're going to do Christmas cards, you got to kind of start working on them now. So how I put the trees down was I sat this first. I lined it up completely over here on the side, and then right down at the bottom with the green. Then I brung in one of my trees, and I kind of saw where I wanted to go. So then I take this off, and I just put some stamp and seal, and I'm just gonna put it right about there. Now we can go ahead and place this down. So I'm going to use some more. And I had this piece is the same size piece as our white. So I used the bottom of the green cardstock to line it up, and I used the sides of the white to help line up the edges. You don't want to hang it off. Okay. Now for the next layer, I kind of did the same thing. I moved this down a little bit. I put it on like this. I see some pencil marks. I think I forgot there now that the light's not. Okay. So I put this down. And then I went ahead and I stuck another tree in between there. But I'm being mindful that I don't want this tree. I want it off centered, but I don't want the end of this to go off the paper or it won't fit in the envelope. So I want that one kind of right there. So again, I just put some seal, stamp and seal here. Okay, put that one down. And now we can apply and put this one down. If you could only see my craft room, guys, I've got classes and workstations all over. I have a very small craft area. And I can't find my mat. I was searching earlier for this, my little card here with the hostess code and all that. I couldn't find that. This has been crazy. And of course, the kids have been coming in here my one daughter, and been using the computer and stuff in this room because she's doing the home learning. And so it's been crazy. It's like, oh, I just don't know. And then I decided I wanted this one right here. So I just placed it down like that. Now, I went ahead and I stamped Season's Greetings across there. And I totally forgot to do that before I put that down. So I hope this comes out good. But normally you do this before you do all those steps. But since and I hope it comes out all right because of the fact that there's that foam. Okay, it did. I was worried about this embossing and it not coming out okay, but it did. Came out very good. All right, so now I took some Wink of Stella here, and I still have some left, and I just kind of rubbed it all over these trees, and it may look like it's just wet. I'm not like putting a ton of, it's just very, the end of this is wet. So, it'll dry clear, and as you could tell, that one did. And I just keep running it all over these trees. This one, I might have got a little much on when I first squeezed that out. This one will be well glittered, I guess. But I just kept doing this until I had it the way I liked it. And I added quite a bit of glitter. And it looks like a lot because of the fact that it's wet. And the wetness, because I was like, oh, when I first did it. But if you could see on this one, it doesn't look like that right now because it's all dried. So you won't have that once all this, the stuff dries. It won't be like that. At least I hope right here it won't be like that. It looks like there was quite a little bit of glitter in that one when I first. We'll find out when it dries. If it is, I will just keep this one. And I'll make sure the winner will get this one. So, anyways, this is what it looks like. It hasn't dried yet. So once this soaks in and dries, it will end up looking like this. And I don't know if you could if it's picking up all the, yeah, it is. There you go. And then the last thing that I did on this was I went ahead and I put all these little snowflakes everywhere on this card. I just kind of added a bunch of them. So it looked like little glistening snowflakes were falling. Oh, put one right there. I love these little snowflakes. They weren't what I expected when I got them. I thought for some reason they were going to be more 3D-ish, but they weren't, and it ended up being okay. So this is the card. I think that might be, I don't know, I'm going to take a damp cloth and see if I can't get a little bit of that glitter off. I think because this is starting to dry, and I think I might have hit the button a little too much. I've said in my past videos and in my past live videos that me and the Wink Costella have a love-hate relationship. Either I get too much or I don't get enough. So, but this is the card. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you're interested in any of these product sites today, like I said, the 2 stamp sets I used are both on sale. And I'm so glad that you guys stopped in, popped in, watching me. Leave a comment in the description box below for a chance to win this card right here. So thanks for stopping by, everybody. I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.